Alright, let's talk about taking these little loops that we make and turning them into a full song, turning it into a full beat. If we were talking about making loops as a skill, it is probably what most of us are best at, just making a quick little loop, sample and drums. So there it is. There's the loop. How are we going to turn this into a full song? How are we going to make this more than just a loop? Here's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to think about what I want the intro to be. And you just got to experiment, see what sounds best for the song. This one, let's see. I like the sample. The sample stands out on its own, so I'm going to start with just the sample playing. And I'll probably just take the drums in at the end, so I'll chop that, and then I will go like this, and just have the snare hit at the end. So let's see how it sounds. Label your tracks, don't forget. Yeah, so it works, it's good. Alright, so I like to think of the up part of the sample, the not low pass part of the sample, as kind of the chorus. So what I can do next is I can copy the sample to a new pad, and alright, don't worry about cymatics. We're doing this on the iPad, so fuck the authentic samples. Sampling from cymatics is not authentic, but that's is a learning experience. So what I'm gonna do is put a low pass on this, just my classic what I do, and then I'm gonna put the choke group on so that this one turns it off when that one hits, and then all I gotta do is move these all up, and then it's gonna go. Boom. Now we got the low pass sequence. So if we're talking structure for a rapper, or actually it doesn't have to be for a rapper, but basic song structure, there's no strict formula, but there is a basic formula, and most of the time, just for what works, just the way that sound works, and this is actually kind of just the way that sound works. I've learned it's not just an idea. You would let this sequence play out for approximately 16 bars. On average, that's how much it usually ends up being. You do what the beat asks for. The beat will tell you. It tells you what it wants. Usually it's 4 bars. So I'm gonna duplicate this 4 bars, and then, so let's call this highlighted section is our under sequence, or our verse. This one right here, our chorus, and then boom, our intro. So if I wanted to, I could just say, boom, take these, duplicate, have it go up to the chorus, boom, chorus here, let it play out once, or maybe let it play out twice, depends on what it asks for, and then boom, take it down back to the low pass sequence for another 16 bar verse, or a 16 bar spot. So that's if you're doing it for a rapper. But for me, what I like to do, let me just label these to make it easier. Alright, now here we are. Got our intro, chorus, verse, another chorus, another verse. And then here is where you could add like a bridge, something that's different. So this could be something like, boom, drums only, no sample. And then blah blah blah, take it back to the chorus after. Throwing in a bridge is kind of tricky, can be tricky. Like, let's see, this probably isn't going to sound very good. I'm just going straight to the drums only and letting the sound play out. Yeah, so, doesn't sound amazing, but sometimes you can get away without a bridge or blah blah blah. And also, you shouldn't think of it like it's like this structure that needs to happen. Like, you should listen to the beat and you should try and see what it's asking for. You should listen to a sequence and then you should think, what does it sound like should come next? So you want to just listen and see how it works. See how it plays out. So this is very basic structure. We also don't have another sample on top, so this makes it even more simple to just turn into a full song. But if we make it any more longer than it already is right now, without changing anything, it's going to be too long. It's going to be repetitive, and this is pretty much the maximum length for this track right now, while being able to keep it being a good track without getting boring and wanting to skip it or whatever. So let's say that I was throwing on a different sound. Something for this one, I know that horns sound good with Rhodes, so that's what I would probably try first. Or I would maybe try and throw some scratch samples on. Or blah blah blah, yeah. So, or a vocal or whatever, so. So what I like to do with my horns, I like to send them to a track with a delay on it, with a 1/4 inch delay. So let's hook that up real quick. Yeah, so this horn isn't the best, but I would find a better horn sample, but for the sake of this video, we're just gonna forget about it. So, and then like I could throw in like some vocals too, so let's see what I got. Alright. What you gonna play now? And then I'll send these vocals to the delay too. The fuck? What you gonna play now? The fuck? Oh, I forgot to add feedback. What you gonna play now? Yeah, this horn's getting annoying, but what you gonna play now? Biatch. So, either way, we still have, let's just say, forget these two samples that we just added on. We still have this foundation of the sample and the drums, intro, chorus, low passed sequence for a verse, and then take it back up to the chorus for maybe 4 bars or maybe 8 bars. Rarely ever would you do more or less. And then take it back down for another verse, and then take it up again, and then take it down again, and then take it up again, and then take it down again. You can make it as long as you want, as long as you keep making it interesting. And you can make it interesting by adding in new sounds and doing things that are different. We'll go into more stuff later, but for now, I'm gonna end it here so this video doesn't get too long. There we are. See y'all next time. Peace.